What if I told you that China already has fighter jets so advanced they look like they were created by extraterrestrial intelligences, and they even surpass those of the United States? You might find it hard to believe, but this is no joke. We're talking about jets capable of flying invisible to radar, reaching hypersonic speeds, and delivering devastating strikes hundreds of kilometers away without ever being detected. Today on TechZNX, you're going to discover the 7 most extreme, destructive, and futuristic fighters China has built in its quest to become the world's top military power. So, get ready, because what you're about to see will leave you speechless. Let's begin. Top 7. Chengdu J10C. It may not have the fame of 5th-generation stealth fighters, but the Chengdu J10C was China's gateway into modern combat aviation. This is an upgraded 4th-generation multirole fighter, designed to be fast, agile, and lethal across a wide variety of missions. Its design combines advanced aerodynamics with a powerful WS-19 turbofan engine, capable of pushing it to speeds close to Mach 2. Its combat radius exceeds 1,000 kilometers, allowing it to operate far from its bases and maintain prolonged air presence in key areas. What makes the J10C special is not only its performance, but its electronics. It is equipped with an active electronically scanned array AESA radar capable of tracking multiple targets over 200 kilometers away. It also integrates an electronic warfare system that can jam enemy radars and defend against guided missiles. It can carry long-range PL-15 air-to-air missiles, precision air-to-ground missiles, and laser-guided bombs, making it a threat to enemy aircraft, ground targets, and even naval assets. And although it is not completely invisible to radar, its reduced signature and aggressive maneuverability make it a very hard opponent to take down. The J10C proved that China could build modern fighters capable of rivaling Western models like the F-16 or the Rafale. And if this is the lowest entry in our list, what's coming next only gets more extreme and futuristic. Top 6. Shenyang J11B. If there is one fighter that showcases China's industrial muscle in long-range air combat, it's the Shenyang J11B. This is not a light or discreet aircraft. It is a heavy interceptor designed to hunt down and destroy any intruder before it can get close to Chinese airspace. The J11B is a modernized evolution of the original J11, with more powerful WS-10 Taihong engines, next-generation avionics, and the ability to operate in extreme conditions. Its size and power allow it to carry an impressive weapons load, including long-range PL-12 and PL-15 air-to-air missiles capable of destroying targets more than 250 kilometers away. Its AESA radar gives it a panoramic view of the battlefield, detecting even stealth targets at ranges that make enemy pilots nervous. And its large fuel capacity grants it an operational range of over 1,500 kilometers, perfect for patrolling vast regions or escorting strategic bombers. The J11B doesn't aim to be the most modern or the stealthiest. Its mission is simple but lethal. Get there first, fire before the enemy can, and secure air superiority. In that role, it is an intimidating machine reminiscent of the most feared Soviet interceptors of the Cold War, but with 21st century electronics and precision. Top 5. Shenyang FC30 Gerfalcon. The Shenyang FC30 Gerfalcon is one of China's most ambitious aviation projects. This is a 5th-generation stealth fighter designed not only for the People's Liberation Army Air Force, but also to conquer the international market and position China as a supplier of high-tech combat aircraft. Its design is reminiscent of the American F-35, but with its own adaptations: an angular, low-signature fuselage, internal weapons bays, and an aerodynamic profile optimized to blend stealth with maneuverability. It features a state-of-the-art AESA radar, integrated electronic warfare systems, and secure data links, allowing it to operate in a network with other aircraft as well as land or naval platforms. The FC30 is intended for air superiority, long-range interception, and deep precision strikes in enemy territory. It can carry long-range PL-15 air-to-air missiles, hypersonic missiles under development, and satellite-guided bombs. One of its strongest cards is operational flexibility. It is smaller and lighter than the J-20 Mighty Dragon, making it suitable for use from next-generation aircraft carriers and short runways. This gives it a strategic edge in rapid deployments or operations in contested zones. Although still in testing, the FC30 is China's bet for a more accessible and adaptable fifth-generation stealth fighter, one that could trouble any air force relying on older models. Top 4. Shenyang H20. In China's aerial arsenal, there's a shadow that has yet to fly in combat, but whose mere announcement shook military analysts worldwide. The Shenyang H20 is the new stealth strategic bomber China has designed to leap directly into the league of nuclear superpowers. Its flying wing design, similar to the legendary American B-2 Spirit, allows it to vanish from radar and penetrate enemy airspace undetected until it's too late. But stealth is only the start. The H-20 is expected to have a range of over 8,000 kilometers without refueling, meaning it could take off from the heart of China, strike any target in the Pacific, and even beyond, and return safely. Inside its internal bays, it could carry stealthy, long-range cruise missiles, hypersonic weapons capable of exceeding Mach 5, and nuclear payloads designed to wipe entire cities or strategic bases off the map. And it can do so without flying directly over its target, striking from hundreds of kilometers away. Equipped with cutting-edge electronic warfare systems, encrypted satellite data links, and advanced intelligence sensors, this bomber doesn't just deliver weapons, it collects real-time information to coordinate massive attacks with other air and naval units. Most unsettling is that the H-20 is not meant to be just another aircraft in China's fleet. It's designed to break the balance of power in the Pacific. In a conflict, it could neutralize aircraft carriers, air bases, and command centers before defenses even know it's there. Top 3. Chengdu J10 Mighty Dragon. At the heart of China's air arsenal is a hunter built to strike before being seen. The Chengdu J10 Mighty Dragon is the first fifth-generation stealth fighter developed by China, and one of the few in the world capable of going head-to-head with the American F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II. Over 21 meters long with a wingspan of 12.5 meters, this metallic dragon combines sharp aerodynamics, angled surfaces, and radar-absorbing materials to minimize its electromagnetic signature. From the moment it takes off, the J-20 becomes a ghost, invisible to conventional radars but lethal to anything crossing its path. Its technological heart beats with WS-16 turbofan engines with thrust vectoring nozzles, enabling extreme maneuvers even at supersonic speeds. It carries long-range PL-15 air-to-air missiles capable of downing targets more than 200 kilometers away, and experimental hypersonic missiles that could penetrate any known air defense. The Mighty Dragon doesn't fly alone. It's designed for network-centric warfare, connecting with ground radars, satellites, and combat drones. This allows it to receive real-time data and execute coordinated strikes at ranges where other fighters wouldn't even know there's a threat. In combat, it can enter, eliminate its target, and exit before defenses know what happened. And the most alarming part? It's already operational, patrolling the South China Sea, the Taiwan Strait, and contested zones with Japan and the Philippines. The J-20 is not just a fighter jet. It's a message to the world. China now has an aerial predator capable of challenging any power for control of the skies. Top 2. Darksword Anjian. In the air warfare of the future, the winner will not be the one with the most pilots, but the one with the smartest machines. This is where the Darksword, also known as Anjian, enters. China's project to make artificial intelligence the new ace of the skies. This is no ordinary drone. It is a large unmanned combat aerial vehicle designed to operate at hypersonic speeds and carry out air superiority missions without a human pilot on board. Its sharp silhouette, stealthy angular fuselage, and dorsal air intake optimized for sustained supersonic flight make it look more like a science fiction spacecraft than a military weapon. The Dark Sword would be powered by a next-generation turbojet or ramjet engine, capable of exceeding Mach 3, with an operational range of thousands of kilometers. At those speeds, it could intercept strategic bombers, escort fighter formations, or even penetrate enemy airspace to eliminate high-value targets, all without risking human lives. But its greatest weapon is not in its fuselage or missiles. It's in its digital brain. The Dark Sword would integrate advanced AI able to identify threats, prioritize targets, and execute evasive maneuvers in fractions of a second, far faster than any pilot could react. It could also operate in drone swarms, overwhelming defenses and attacking from multiple angles at once. This aircraft is not meant to replace manned fighters. It's meant to lead them. Imagine a J-20 Mighty Dragon flying alongside an invisible escort of dark swords, all linked by encrypted data channels, sharing targets, and striking in perfect synchronization. In such a scenario, any rival air force would be fighting an enemy that thinks, decides, and kills at machine speed. The Dark Sword engine is not just a futuristic prototype. It's the signal that air warfare is entering an era where fighters may no longer need pilots, and where speed, stealth, and AI will decide who rules the skies. Top 1. Shenlong Space Atmospheric Hybrid Fighter. At the very peak of China's military technology pyramid lies a project that for years was dismissed as mere rumor, until satellite images and leaks began to confirm it. The Shenlong, a hybrid fighter capable of operating both in the atmosphere and in near space. Its name, meaning Divine Dragon, is no accident. This would not be a conventional fighter, but an aerospace combat platform. It would be designed to take off from a terrestrial runway, pierce the atmosphere at speeds above Mach 10, and operate in low Earth orbit to carry out missions impossible for any current aircraft. The Shenlong would feature combined propulsion, next-generation turbojets for the initial climb, paired with closed-cycle rocket engines to break through the atmosphere and reach space. Once beyond the reach of most defenses, it could deploy spy satellites, destroy enemy space assets, or strike from above with hypersonic projectiles falling on targets at speeds impossible to intercept. Its fuselage would be coated with ceramic materials resistant to extreme temperatures, similar to those used in spacecraft, allowing it to survive atmospheric re-entry. As for armament, it is speculated to carry anti-satellite missiles, electromagnetic pulse weapons to disable entire infrastructures, and directed energy systems to blind or destroy targets without physical contact. The most unsettling thing about the Shenlong is that it wouldn't just be a fighter to win battles. It would be a weapon to win entire wars in a matter of hours, neutralizing communications, defenses, and offensive capabilities before the enemy could respond. If China manages to put it into operational service, the Shenlong would not just be the most extreme fighter ever built, it would be the weapon capable of redefining warfare across the entire planet. And there you have it, the 7 most extreme, destructive, and futuristic Chinese fighters ever seen. From heavy interceptors able to down targets hundreds of kilometers away, to stealth prototypes with artificial intelligence and hybrid aircraft that could operate in outer space itself. China is not just keeping pace in the technological race. It's pushing the limits of what we thought possible in aerial combat. Now tell us, do you think these fighters could match, or even surpass, those of the United States in a real conflict? Or do you believe that, despite their technology, China still has a long way to go before it dominates the skies? Leave your answer in the comments. And if this video has left you speechless, you know what to do. Subscribe to TechZNX, turn on the notification bell, and join us on our next journey to the most impressive and dangerous side of military technology.